If I had a lot of money, I would put it on the bank.
What would you do if you invented a time machine?
If I invented a time machine, I'd go to the year of 1945.
What would you do if you was the president of Indonesia?
If I was the president of Indonesia, I would increase the job opportunities.
What would you do if you found an expensive mobile phone?
If I found an expensive mobile phone, I would report to the police office.
What would you do if you saw a ghost?
If I saw a ghost, I would run away.
What would you do if you was the Minister of Education?
If I was the Minister of Education, I would increase the quality of education.
What would you do if you lost on a desert island?
If I lost on a desert island, I would look for help.
What would you do if you saw a fire?
If I saw fire, I would call the fire service.
What would you do if you were a bird?
If I was a bird, I would fly all around the world.
What would you do if you met a famous person?
If I met a famous person, I would ask for an autograph.
What would you do if you saw a bank robbery?
If I saw a bank robbery, I would call the police office.
What would you do if you had a rocket?
If I had a rocket, I would go to the Mars.
What would you do if you were a superhero?
If I was a superhero, I would help people. But Madani Ima, what would you do if you a famous singer?
If I was a famous singer, I'd go on a world tour.
What would you do if you had a lot of money?
If I had a lot of money, I'd put it in the bank.
What would you do if you invented a time machine?
If I invented a time machine, I could do the year of 1945.
What would you do if you were the president of Indonesia?
If I was the president of Indonesia, I'd increase the job opportunities.
What would you do if you saw a ghost?
If I saw a ghost, I'd run away.
What would you do if you lost on a desert island?
If I lost on a desert island, I'd look for a help.
What would you do if you were a bird?
If I was a bird, I'd fly around the world.
What would you do if you met a famous singer?
If I met a famous singer, I'd ask for an autograph.
What would you do if you saw a bank robbery?
If I saw a bank robbery, I'd phone the police.
What would you do if you had a rocket?
If I had a rocket, I'd go to the space.
What would you do if you were a superhero?
If I was a superhero, I'd help the people.
Okay,